Tom in Glasgow has called in 0500 92 95 00. What would you like to say on this, Tom?
Hello, good evening, gentlemen.
Hi, Tom.
Right, now, what we'll find here is, I must say, I enjoy the new format, and it's a credit to the station. Thank you for allowing me to partake. Now, what we'll find is that you'll find it's the same crackpots who were saying that the Armageddon for Scottish football would be during the summer. And what we're finding is if this becomes reality, then we'll have to call this gerrymandering of Scottish football to accommodate one team and one team only. Now, there's many Sevco fans of the media and also in the establishment of the SFA, the SFL, who indeed were calling for that, and many people in the media who were calling for Oldco, Sevco to be included in the SPL, parachuted in despite...
But what do you want to see? What do you want to see? We're talking about league reconstruction. What do you want to see? Is it a 12-12, a top 16?
No, but the reason why I'm saying it out like this is because if the people are insisting who are running the game not to listen to the fans again, then what do they want? Full-scale revolution? Because the fans are sick of being dictated to like little kids. So from Morton to Greenock to D United and every single fan, all we are wanting is fairness and justice. Because we are the fans who are being robbed for a corrupt league where Rangers were allowed to field an eligible player
I'm asking you what you, instead of talking about Rangers, why don't you tell us what you would like to see in terms of league reconstruction?
I'm asking for the proper reconstruction of Scottish football to take time, not to be rushed through in 1 or 2 years. Let's talk about this in a scale of 5 to 10 years. Let's do a proper fans construction. Fans, let the fans lead it. Let the fans dictate it. No, we don't want to be dictated by brain dead urchins in the media or people who don't know anything about football.
Okay, Tom in Glasgow, you've had your say there. Thank you very much indeed. 0500 92 95 00. Another call in just a minute. David Methil, to whom it may concern, give me 2 leagues taking it forward.
Well, you know, first of all, your previous man there, calling us brain dead urchins. I'll plead guilty to brain dead, but it's a long time since I've been an urchin. But you know, I think we're all entitled to an opinion in this. And of course, Kenny, I have harped on since Moses was a boy about there are too many. When I started in this business, and I've said so many times, guys like John Mackenzie and Hugh Taylor, great journalists in the past, sadly no, with us used to say it's a disgrace. We've got two organisations running Scottish football. At that time, the Scottish Football League and the SFA. So we did change it. What did we do? We got to 3. Now, it's blatantly simple to me that you should have one body for one sport running the game. Now, if you're asking me who of the chief executives involved has come out best of this, then without a doubt it's David Longmuir. I think he's talked sense. I think he handled the situation very well. And again, today, and I'm not saying he's 100% right about the 12-12 situation, but he's at least trying to explain what this is about, to try and get people to... And there's people like 2 callers back who's never going to embrace this and even listen to what is being said. This is a man who I think is, of the 3 chief execs, come out of this better. And remember, we are an...
Celtic enjoyed a great night against them as well. Let's speak to Tom in Glasgow. Morning.
Yes, good morning, lads. How you doing? Happy New Year.
Yeah, and to you. I'm guessing Celtic Barca must be up there with one of your highlights of 2012.
Well, yes, indeed. Just before that, the night previously, I sat along all the great and the good of Celtic and even Barcelona in the Chapel of Chapel, St Mary's, where 125 years previously Celtic was formed. And I'm giving you this information because this was a backdrop of the wonderful TIFO display set out by the wonderful boys in the Green Brigade. And it was done by the Celtic fans. We donated, all the fans donated to these young boys, and they set that up in the week previously. And the atmosphere generated is the best in Europe, the best in the world. And we took on, and people described it, Elizabeth Lyon described it as the greatest team in the world beating the best team in the world. And for that night, you know, it was a David and Goliath moment. For that night, the little guy, as Celtic was born out of oppression from the history of the Great Hunger in Ireland, and the little guy that Celtic represents that night, they took on the might of Barcelona, and they humbled them. An 18-year-old boy came off the bench and he took them on. And for me, you know, it symbolified, you know, something special about football, where a team can be born in the way it was 125 years ago, from the hunger, from a brother called Brother Walfrid. And when I listened to the story of these brothers, he came from Sligo, and what he did, it was there to feed the poor Irish who came here. They still had nothing, and they were feeding the Irish poor, and that's what Celtic was there for. And it's there as a beacon of light for the rest of the world, for all the rest of the oppressed people of the world, from Palestine to Venezuela, that Celtic is there as a beacon of light. No, it's more than just a football club, and that's a glib thing to say at times, but Celtic is there as a family and a community. God bless everyone. Hail, hail with jelly and ice cream. Chucky Allah.
Have a nice new year. Slightly off topic, I think, there, but we got the idea. Sam Wallace, it was a great night, that, for Celtic, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure how to follow that, really. It was a great night. And it's funny he mentions that kind of play that was put on. Neil Lennon has spoken about that as a sort of, kind of clear the head inspirational moment before. Yes, it was an amazing night, and to be honest, in a Champions League that I do find certainly in the group stages to be rather too predictable, and a lot of clubs serving times and dead rubbers at the end of the round. I do think that that was a result that really took us back to the great kind of European Cup nights when we used to have big games before Christmas rather than just after Christmas.
Let's speak to and keep your memories of the sporting year of 2012 coming on, and if anyone was offended, by the way, apologies from some of the comments made from Tom in Glasgow, not entirely what we were expecting on your call. Sam.
Calm down, sweetie, calm down, dear. Offended because I said Chucky Allah? What Sevco Fant in the media or in the whoever phoned in to complain against me? Oh, diddums. And as for old Chuck Dung, away and fling your dung at the moon, you crackpot. I'm more than willing to listen. You're the one with an agenda. Kidding on, you're a St Mirren fan. You dafty. And finally, finishing off this podcast, a big shout out to my new friend, Tony Watt, now 19, as he told me. And Tony, it's alright for the $5 that you owed me. I'll let you off for it, brother. I'll let you off for that $5. But hey, tell your mate to calm down on the dodgy Simon jokes. Right, no more Simon and Garfunkel jokes. Yeah, crackpot you. Watch out. Be careful what you say in motors when you've got a mad crackpot who records everything. And don't doubt me, brother, when I say what I said. Hail, hail. But listen, check with my good brother and our good brother, Killian Sheridan. Killian knows I can keep a secret, and indeed, for you too, my brother. Hail, hail from another mother. God bless. Increase the peace. Fight the power. Don't believe the hype. The Sevco are a new co. Rangers died. 1872, 2012, bye-bye. Celtic, 1888, and into 2013. God bless. Hail, hail. Tony Watt, Glasgow Radio Online, Celtic Community Radio. We salute you, your courage and your indefatigability. God bless all.